One night we were in bed and we were having sex, and she was just I remember in the middle of it she was like, yes but no, and I'm like, yeah, yes but no what?
Something like that.
Yeah, yes but yes but no what? And she was like, we got into like a argument, and then she was
So we would be intimate and he would be putting his best foot forward. Like he is in the business of satisfying, just all around.
all right.
Just no. I'm
right.
not. I'm talking about your mentality overall,
Just
like,
all around.
just in life. Like he lives to make me happy, and he puts his best foot forward in that realm.
He lives to make me happy.
So I would see him trying and really going to work, and I'm sure so many women can relate. Like you want to reward that man for that work, and the only reward that you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative. So yes, I was faking it. But once you start, how do you stop?
Hurt my heart though. I ain't gonna lie. I hurt my heart. I might have cried a couple of times, but it helped our relationship even better.
But on a more serious note, me doing that was very, very detrimental, and it put into effect the fall of a series of dominoes that hurt our relationship in the absolute worst way. It was actually one of the reasons why he cheated.
One night we were in bed and we were having sex, and she was just I remember in the middle of it she was like, yes but no, and I'm like, yeah, yes but no what?
Something like that.
Yeah, yes but no what? And she was like, we got into like a argument, and then she was like, well, I don't be having an orgasm. She didn't say it in that. She speaks way more eloquent than I would have. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't. I'm like, no, yes, you do. I hear it. Like, yeah, and then she was like, no, I'm faking it. I'm like, every time? And she was like, yeah. And then that just crushed me because I thought I was putting in work. Like I'm sitting there thinking I'm, Big Daddy Long Leg, you know what I mean? Like, and she's sitting there like, no, not at all. So it really hurt my heart. Like it hurt me because for that time, I thought I was pleasing my wife. I thought I was pleasing,
Just a small price a married man has to pay. Happy wife, happy life is on full display for everybody to see, even at the expense of your masculinity, your backbone, your dignity, and your pride being stripped away for the world to see. Now, if you guys don't know who DJ Envy is, he is a host on the popular morning show, The Breakfast Club, alongside Angela Lee and Charlamagne the God. And he's on this interview next to his wife that he cheated on because she couldn't finish and everything. She couldn't climax. And she's talking to this Weavy Wonder chick, and they're going into detail about their life, and there's other clips, but this was just very profound. But it lets you know that the vast majority of married women are just unhappy. You can't please them. You can buy them a house, you can buy them a car, you can buy them a ring, and they will still find something to complain about. If a woman isn't happy when she meets you, if she's not content and secure with herself, what's going to happen is she's going to make up a lot of different excuses. You're not doing this, you're not doing that. Even if you go out and work 70, 80 hours a week, she'll say, you're not giving me enough attention. And if you give her a lot of attention, she's going to say, you're being too needy. And if you're too needy, she's going to say, well, you got to go do something else. Oh, you're not talking to me. So it's just going to be this pendulum of this and this. You're going to be being jerked back and forth. You're going to pull your hair. You're going to go crazy. You're going to lose your mind. This is why, guys, focus on yourself. Matter of fact, I've never heard a married man in my life, and I've met a lot of them, that openly told me, yeah, marriage is fun, man. It's so exciting, man. You got to do it, dears. Do it, man. They've always told me when I asked them, so how's married life, man? They'll say something to the effect of, man, you know how it is, man. And they kind of laugh, kind of like they're reminiscing and thinking about, man, I made a big mistake. I don't think I should have did that. I'm like, how's the missus? Oh, everything good at home, and they kind of look away and look down, unconfident about the response. And they know deep down that, man, I got to go home. I've even talked to dudes who sit in their car before they go in the house because they know they're miserable. They know they got to go home to this woman who they have to provide for, who they have to do all these different things for, and she doesn't like them. Just think about that, being a married man. You go to work, you give her a certain lifestyle that, let's be honest, she can't give herself. You take her from basically nothing, and you do this for her, you do that for her, you take her on trips, you try to be the perfect guy, and it still isn't enough. She will find something very small and very silly to complain about. Now, they wrote a book, and they're talking about all this in their book, and how she's not being pleased, and he thought he was putting it down. A lot of these women, believe it or not, they've slept with so many different dudes. Now, I'm not saying she has, but you never really know a woman's past. But they've gotten smashed by all different type of pipes. They've been with that guy, been with that guy. So when they get to you, they can't really have that experience, right? They can't climax because they've had a lot of different things that's been done to them. So you think you putting it down, like the guy said, I thought I was Big Daddy Longleg. I thought I was laying pipe. And you think you thrust in and yeah, I'm doing this. And she screams, like, and you're like, yeah, I did it, man. I put it down. But deep down, she's like, man, it was whatever. And here's what a lot of women will do. They'll play along, you know, to try to make you feel good. But at the end of the day, they'll try to start to drift off and they'll deal with another guy or deal with this guy who can really put it down. A lot of women, they don't like to communicate that they're not unsatisfied in the bedroom because they know it's going to hurt your masculinity. It's going to, you know, really damage your pride and ego. That's what she said. And that's what led to DJ Envy cheating. Now, personally, if I'm that wealthy and I got all these different things going on, me being one woman, it's like, I don't even know about that, but that's for a different subject. Now, think about it. DJ Envy, he is a host on a popular morning show, The Breakfast Club. He's done a lot of different things. He made some money for himself. He's made a name. You think of DJ Envy, you say DJ Envy, you know who that is. Now, this woman, his wife, why is she talking so much? Why is she sharing all these different experiences about their life and inviting people into their bedroom and her personal life? Why is she doing this? You know why? It's because she wants some of that stardom. A lot of women, they just can't sit back and be the wife and be that supportive cheerleader, that woman who says, woo, that takes care of the family and does these. They want to have a piece of your status at the expense of humiliating you. Didn't you see Steph Curry, why his wife, and she's posing and everything, doing these, you know, on her Instagram and like she's cooking and everything and do these promiscuous pictures? That's because women just can't sit and say, you know what, my husband, he's doing this, he's doing that. He has the status, he has the money, but these women want a piece of it. And usually when you have some status or money and your wife or girlfriend or woman wants some of that shine, she's going to humiliate you in the process because that's the only way she can really get it. She doesn't really have any talent. She doesn't really have any skill. Most of these women don't. So they're going to come out with some drama. They're going to come out with a book, all to get some sort of notoriety, attention, and validation from the public. It's always designed at the end of the day to humiliate you. And DJ Envy, he's worked hard, I'm positive. Steph Curry, he's worked hard. Will Smith, he's worked hard. This is like the red table talk, right? On a micro scale. And I guarantee she's going to come out with more stuff. You know what? Until he says, you know, I can't do this anymore. And most likely DJ Envy, he won't do that. DJ Envy, him and Will Smith are kind of the same. They're nice, good men. They're nice guys. And, you know, they have that, you know, kind of innocent look to them. Like, they're not going to fight you or beat you up or anything like that. But you know, they're just there to work hard and protect and provide for their wife. But here's the thing. If you get with an evil woman, if you get with a selfish, vindictive woman, she will do things that will crush your reputation and have everybody laugh at you. But in your mind, like Will Smith, like DJ Envy, you think, oh, you know, she just talking everything. I want to give her a voice and she can say stuff. I don't want to keep my woman captive, or I'm not controlled. I'm not insecure. Guys, a lot of women are going to start doing this. See, this red table talk with Jada and Will Smith, that was just one little domino. Now more are going to fall. You see DJ Envy, you're going to see more of these females, these married women in particular, coming out and exposing their husbands, talking about, oh, all the things that we went through in life. So what? Every relationship and couple goes through stuff in life. But the fact that his wife, Gia, wants to put everything on display and talk about this, why? You know why? Because number one, she wants some sort of status. She wants some sort of recognition. She's tired of being in the back. And two, she wants to get him back for cheating. Yeah, see, you cheated on me with another woman, so now I'm going to expose this. I'm going to expose that. Now, she looks innocent, right? She looks cool. She looks like she just, you know, she doesn't look like a woman who would really stab you in the back, literally. But guess what? These women have a way of talking. They have a way of exposing you. And I'm positive they didn't even sign a prenup. So even if he wanted to leave, he's going to have to pay a pretty penny. And he has 6 kids, too, with her. So it's going to be hard for him to really step away like that. So now he has to endure that punishment, that pain, that disrespect. It's sad, man. This is going to be a trend. Remember, women follow those trends. You can see it on TikTok. You can see it on social media. Why some women are talking about their exes and how he did this and this and that. Listen, if the relationship over, if it didn't go right, why try to expose somebody? Why try to do that? You know why? Because women love to do it because they love attention. And their whole lives are tied to that one man, the guy who's successful, who's driven, who's made something himself, who's built something from the ground up. And these women want a piece of it at the expense of destroying your name.